Good morning, everyone. Okay, I know it's early, but usually at least one person says good morning back. So we're gonna try it again. Good morning, everyone. That's way better. That's convocation energy, not library energy, you know? My name is Sean Ferfaro, and I am pleased to welcome you to the College of Arts and Ontario Agricultural College convocation ceremony this morning. Before I tell you a bit about the ceremony proceedings themselves, I just want to help you take a moment to identify your nearest emergency exit, just in the unlikely event we need to evacuate the room for any reason. All of our exits are marked with the green runner symbol, which you can see directly above the door. You can see that on your screen as well right now. For those of our guests in the bleachers, it's quite simple. You head up to the track level again, work your way over to this door, and outside. Essentially, head for daylight. For those of you on this side of the floor, you would stand up, turn around, go out the back door in the corner. In the back corner of that hallway, there is a staircase that will take you right outside here as well. For those of you on this side of the floor, there are 3 options: 2 doors in the back, 1 door in the front. All of those doors will take you to the same entrance you came in this morning. Okay? Now, back to convocation. The University of Guelph is honored by our graduates, and we take great pride in our convocation ceremony. In order to allow full attention on convocation, we would ask that you please silence all cell phones and electronic devices, pretty much anything that could make noise. Our colleagues from Alumni Affairs have developed a social media program developed especially for convocation. We'd ask you to please share your photos, your memories, and perhaps some advice with our new graduates by joining us on social media and using the hashtag #GuelphGrad. Convocation is a time for celebration. It's an opportunity for us to come together as a community to honor the success and achievements of all of our graduates. They've worked so hard to get to today. You know better than anyone how hard they've worked to get here. And it's amazing that we get to share this experience with them. And shared really is the key word here. We're all here together, sharing this collective moment. It's a moment each of you will never forget, and it's a moment that all of our graduates will remember forever. So let's all work together to help to create a positive atmosphere that both respects and celebrates this momentous occasion for all of our graduates. No pressure. Now, before the graduates actually enter the hall for this momentous occasion, we've prepared a short video for you to learn a little bit more about this convocation ceremony.
Convocation is a momentous occasion and steeped in rich history. The ceremonials used for conferring degrees have evolved over a millennium, and the gowns and hoods represent that history. The gowns for baccalaureate and magisteriate degrees are black, with the hood color differing to represent each degree program. The doctorates at the University of Guelph have bright blue gowns, while the honorary degree recipients have red. The University of Guelph crest represents our institution's specific history. The stallion above represents our connection to the Royal City of Guelph, the book to the liberal arts, the astrolabe to the sciences, and the cornucopia, our connection to abundance and agriculture. The motto for the crest, Rerum cognoscere causas, is a quote from Virgil. It is variously translated to be either "happy is the one who is able to ascertain the reason of things," or perhaps to know the meaning of things. Now to the ceremony itself. The procession of people into the hall is also influenced by ancient tradition. The graduands will be the first to enter, heralding the start of the ceremony. The graduands will be followed by the arrival of the mace, which will lead the platform party. The mace is a symbol of authority of the university and will be carried by the beadle. In medieval universities, a beadle was chosen by the instructor to work as an assistant. Today, the beadle is the ceremonial officer of Senate. Following the beadle and mace is the chancellor, the president, members of the administration and the honorees, fellows of the university, members of the board and senate, and members of faculty and staff. The ceremony will be organized by college. We will begin with doctorates and magisteriates, followed by the baccalaureate degrees. The name reader will present scholars by degree category. As the name of each student is called, the beadle will place the hood over the recipient's shoulders. This moment will be captured, and there will be a simultaneous live webcast of the event to allow family members and friends to watch from a distance. Each student will pause at center stage, and a photograph will be taken. We understand the joy and excitement accompanying such an auspicious occasion, but we ask that you hold your cumulative applause until after each group of graduates has crossed the stage. We assure you there will be an opportunity for truly thunderous applause before the ceremony ends. Once all the degrees are conferred and all the cheers are cheered, the Chancellor will close the ceremony and a recessional will play. We would ask that you please remain standing during the recessional until the platform party has processed out of the hall, and then remain at your seat for a brief closing announcement about the reception that follows and instructions on a phased dismissal. Welcome to Convocation at the University of Guelph.
Please stand as you're able for the graduating class.
Ani, we give thanks to the Creator. We acknowledge the world around us and understand our place within it. We acknowledge and offer our respect to the many nations that walked this land in the past, the many nations that walk it today, and welcome you to the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Anishinaabe. Sacred trust, we are the keepers of this land. She shelters and sustains us. Long after the flesh fails the spirit, we will care for this land. Our drums will be heard upon the wind, our voices in the rustle of the leaf. Our people have a sacred trust for the land, a trust no man may break, a trust that death cannot sever. We were here when you first stepped foot upon this land, and here we will remain long after the last step has disturbed your soil.
As an institution committed to learning, research, and to improving life, we are on a journey of transformative acts towards reconciliation. We acknowledge our role in strengthening relationships with First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples, and in upholding our responsibilities as treaty partners and citizens. We know there's much work to do here and across Canada, and we're dedicated to taking these next steps together towards a brighter future. We would ask you to please remain standing as you're able for the singing of today's national anthem, which will be performed by a member of this morning's graduating class, Alyssa Boyle.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Friends, let us pause for a moment to be still and to breathe deep and to consider all the decisions and the forces and events that have brought us to this unique day. Some of it has been hard, and some of it has been a delight. Some of it has sown seeds in us that will bloom in future seasons, and some of it has been hurtful and awaits healing and restoration. In this moment, we hold gently all that has formed us over our time here at the University of Guelph, the joys as well as the challenges, even as we are gentle with ourselves and compassionate with others around us. And we give thanks. Thanks for the relationships that have blessed us over the course of our studies, for we are grateful for those who have supported us and held us up, faculty, staff, family, and friends, for the journey has been long and the traveling hard. And now, as we open ourselves to a new season of life, may the knowledge that we have attained here be coupled with wisdom and colored with compassion and marked with humility. And may we embrace each new moment in ways that honor creation, that fosters community and defends the dignity of all people. And may the mystery of life and each new opportunity inspire within us purpose and meaning as we seek to be agents of grace and peace and hope for this world. Amen. You may be seated.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Marianne Chambers, and it is my pleasure to serve as Chancellor of the University of Guelph. I am a daughter of the Caribbean island of Jamaica. 49 years ago, my husband and I chose Canada to be our home, the place to raise our 2 young sons. I made a commitment then, as I do now, that we would be good for Canada, and Canada would be good for us. I have begun my remarks that way at more than 50 convocation ceremonies over the past few years. And whenever I have felt that it was time to stop introducing myself that way, there have been members of the University of Guelph community who have shared their own stories with me and told me how my story has reminded them that we all belong here. And each time that has happened, we have embraced what we have in common, even as we share thoughts of how our countries or regions of birth and our own life experiences might be different. Today, we're celebrating much of what we have in common, like our understanding of the importance of dreaming big and working hard to make those big dreams a reality, like the importance of believing in ourselves while supporting others during challenging times and cheering each other on with every little taste of success, like not taking our sense of community or the pride that we share as Canadians for granted, like recognizing that we're indeed stronger when we're able to rely on each other. With me on this platform are representatives of the university's senior leadership team, faculty and staff, and members of the university's Board of Governors and Senate, all of whom are here to proudly celebrate what our graduates have achieved. I am truly grateful for their dedication to the personal and professional development and success of our students. Here is just a small sample of why we can all be proud to be members of the University of Guelph community. The Lang School of Business and Economics has earned an outstanding reputation for graduating high-caliber, career-ready students. Employers in our co-op programs describe our students as humble, collaborative, and team-focused, and say that they make their organizations stronger. Lang tied with 2 universities in Western Canada for a ranking of #1 in Canada for hospitality education. Their newest programs include an in-person direct entry MBA, an online Bachelor of Commerce in Sport Management, a Master of Real Estate, and 2 programs in collaboration with the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences, a Master of Engineering Management, and a Master of Cybersecurity Leadership and Cyberpreneurship. both of which reflect the engineering college's commitment to equipping students for the evolving needs of the engineering profession. At the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences, Alexa Bates, a fourth-year environmental engineering student, was named one of Canada's top 25 environmentalists under 25. Emma Sanderson, also a fourth-year environmental engineering student, is now president of the Canadian Federation of Engineering Students, representing more than 85,000 students from 50 engineering schools nationwide. I have been truly impressed by what I have observed when I have attended the annual College of Engineering and Physical Sciences Student Research Day. Our scholars are brilliant, and they are learning from the best. Our faculty members are recipients of top global awards in fields such as sustainability, food, water, and groundwater science, including the prestigious Beazle Research Award from the Humboldt Foundation, one of only 20 or so such awards presented to outstanding academics outside of Germany each year. Dr. Beth Parker has been elected to the US National Academy of Engineering and leads our new Morwick Groundwater Research Center and its team of 45 scientists and engineers, faculty, staff, and students who collaborate with external partners on critical groundwater research. You might already know that 50% of the world's population and 8.9 million Canadians rely on groundwater for their drinking water. The city of Guelph relies almost entirely on groundwater. During an intermission at a Shaw Festival theatre production, I overheard a young woman seated behind me proudly reveal to the people next to her that she had studied at the University of Guelph with one of the leading cast members. The young woman behind me said, "Everyone knows about the Agricultural College and the Veterinary College, but few people know about the fantastic Theatre Studies program at the University of Guelph." So I wasn't at all surprised when my husband and I joined the crowd that filled War Memorial Hall last winter and thoroughly enjoyed the production of Little Shop of Horrors, a musical staged by our College of Arts. The philosophy department of the College of Arts also organized this year's Regional Ethics Bowl, where 11 teams from local high schools competed. The Ethics Bowl emphasizes impartial truth-seeking and promotes collaboration and empathy in the resolution of ethical dilemmas. We certainly know how important that is, especially in today's world. The College of Arts has just completed the first year of its new Bachelor of Creative Arts, Health, and Wellness program. So OAC, our agricultural college, which is ranked second in Canada for agriculture and forestry, has celebrated its 150th anniversary and welcomed Dr. David McCarthy, the university's first Canada Excellence Research Chair, to its School of Environmental Sciences. The focus for Dr. McCarthy and his research team in the environmental and public health microbiology lab is waterborne pathogens, surveillance, prediction, and mitigation. This fall, OVC, our veterinary college, will welcome the first northern cohort students through its collaboration with Lakehead University. It's a collaborative Doctor of Veterinary Medicine program. That program has been established in partnership with the Government of Ontario to address the significant need for veterinary care in remote, rural, and northern communities. OVC has maintained its ranking of first in Canada for veterinary science and ranks 6th in the world. CSAS, our College of Social and Applied Human Science, is providing subsidized mental health services to residents of Guelph and beyond, while also offering clinical training for students at our Maplewood Center for Family Therapy and Child Psychology. CSAS has launched 3 new master's level programs in mental health, psychotherapy, and relational and family therapy. CSAS faculty members' success rate for the 2024 Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council Insight Grant competition was around 70%, far exceeding the national average of 40%. CSAS graduate students are consistently successful in securing national and international scholarships, including the highly prestigious Vanier Graduate Scholarship. In the 2024-2025 academic year, the college was able to support students with $1.5 million in awards and scholarships. A large number of CSAS students are participating in various study abroad programs, gaining the kind of experience that will be of great value to them in their careers. Our College of Biological Science, CBS, is home to the world's largest DNA library. CBS's Center for Biodiversity and Genomics collected its 15 millionth specimen this year. CBS hosted a very successful symposium for the highly prestigious Gairdner Foundation last June. The symposium explored the role of the microbiome in medicine and nutrition, as well as the impacts of culture and industrialization on our gut microbiomes. The Gairdner Foundation's global reach includes 102 Nobel Prize winners among recipients of its awards. CBS, and indeed the entire University of Guelph, also proudly celebrate Jaden Parker, a student from Bermuda who will study biodiversity, conservation, and nature recovery at the University of Oxford as a Rhodes Scholar. When he was 13, Jaden's mother, who as a single parent raised him and his sister, surprised Jaden by enrolling him in a summer volunteer program at the Bermuda Aquarium, Museum, and Zoo. The rest, as they say, is history. The university environment helps us to learn how to learn, exposing us to life's challenges and life's opportunities. We must never lose our appetite for exploring and learning, whether in formal settings or in our day-to-day interactions with others. Maintaining a growth mindset will help us to dream what could be considered impossible dreams, and to appreciate the journey as being as important as the destination. There are many challenges that will continue to need our thoughtful attention, like climate change and food insecurity, global health, and geopolitical instability. Addressing challenges such as these is critical to the survival and sustainability of our planet. Artificial intelligence is also for real, and it calls upon us to value the accuracy of information and how we use data, as well as the importance of ethical approaches to decision-making. Graduates, I mention all of this to remind you that you are building upon a foundation established by high achievers from every college of this university. I hope you have a sense of what is possible. I want you to aspire to greatness. Most of all, I want you to make your lives matter, because our world truly needs you to do so. The world should be a better place because you have lived. As you embrace the joy and satisfaction of these moments and look with optimism and courage towards the next chapters in your lives, I wish you continued success. And I ask that you remember how you have gotten this far. I am thinking about those who have cared so much about you and have often made significant sacrifices to enable you to dream big. So if you are able to do so, now would be a good time to stand, look around you and behind you, and applaud all who have helped you to get to this point. So I have to tell you, what I see from this vantage point is a lot of relieved parents. I also know from conversations I've had with students that some have had to work hard under difficult personal circumstances to achieve their dreams. I admire and applaud the strength, resilience, and determination that you have all demonstrated. Not very long ago, you came to this university as students. Today, you are becoming alumni, forever cherished members of the University of Guelph community. I am extremely grateful to members of our university community who provide advice, mentorship, opportunities for co-op placements and experiential learning, or financial support in the form of scholarships, bursaries, or other awards for our students. So whether you view life through a social justice lens, the curiosity of a scientist, the precision of an engineer, the creative spirit of an artist, or the mindset of a pragmatist, remember why you chose to pursue a university education. I would like to believe you did so not only to improve yourselves and your prospects for the future, but also to improve life for others. Remain close to the University of Guelph, and if at all possible, please do whatever you can to help ensure the success of students who will follow you. This will always be your alma mater. You can be very proud of that. Your university is certainly very proud of you. I wish you the very best always.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kimberly Francis, and I'm the director of the School of Fine Art and Music. Madam Chancellor, upon the recommendation of the Senate of the University of Guelph, I have the honor to present to you Dasha Schenkman, the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. Born in Ottawa and raised in London, England, Ms. Schenkman has been an invaluable bridge to connect Canadians with the world. She is equally committed to the most celebrated artist as she is to youth in underserved communities. Ms. Schenkman started her career as a literary agent, co-founding Atrium, a specialist art bookshop, in 1992. Having been enriched by the arts, she invested in helping young people achieve their ambitions. In 1996, Ms. Schenkman and her brother established the Belle Schenkman Music Program at London's National Gallery, enabling students from the Royal College of Music to perform weekly concerts in the gallery. Ms. Schenkman established a masterclass series and scholarships and is part of the RCM Chairman's Circle. The creation of other major scholarships followed, including with the Canadian Centennial Scholarship Fund, enabling Canada's best and brightest postgraduate students to achieve their dreams. Ms. Schenkman supports national institutions in Canada, including the National Gallery of Canada and the National Arts Centre Orchestra. She also empowers grassroots initiatives like Orchestra, an Ottawa-based group that teaches children life skills through the universal language of music. Here at U of G, the School of Fine Art and Music launched the Dasha Schenkman Lecture in Contemporary Art series in 2006. The series brings together influential artists, curators, and critics. This exposure has enhanced the university's reputation and changed students' lives. In 2015, Ms. Schenkman received her Order of the British Empire for services to philanthropy and the arts from His Royal Highness King Charles III. This honor reflected Ms. Schenkman's dedication to the arts and her creation of a cultural legacy for the future. I now ask you, Madam Chancellor, to confer upon Dasha Schenkman the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa.
By the authority of the Senate of the University of Guelph, it is my very real pleasure to admit you to the degree of Doctor of Letters. Congratulations. Thank you. I now invite Dr. Dasha Schenkman to address Convocation.
Good morning, Chancellor Chambers, Interim President and Vice Chancellor Van Acker, honored guests, and today's graduates. Congratulations. It's a privilege to address all of you. After many years of visiting the University of Guelph and having set up the Dasha Schenkman Lecture in Contemporary Art in 2007 at the School of Fine Art and Music, to speak to you now as you stand at this threshold is a serious responsibility. By being here today, you've already distinguished yourselves. In an era marked by global disengagement, where attention to detail erodes, and devotion to craft wanes. Your presence here is no small achievement. You have committed to your rigorous crafts, to the patience they require, and to the goal of being able to contribute to this crazy world. This is not a day for complacency, but it is one to recognize. You have held firm against a tide of distraction and perhaps others' expectations. That alone merits respect and celebration. But that achievement is only the starting point. The most reliable guidance you will receive will come from your own experience. Others may offer opinions, but the lessons that endure are those you learn through your own actions. When young, it can be tempting to rely too much on external direction, uncertain of your own judgment. Only by engaging directly, faltering and persisting, can you discern what truly holds value. You've spent invaluable time here, refining your skills. That process is your foundation. Trust it. What you encounter, attempt, and adjust will shape you more than any borrowed wisdom. That said, mentors of merit are not to be dismissed. Seek those who challenge you constructively. They do not have to dictate your course, but they can refine your questions, shift your perspective, and trigger your curiosity, as I've been proud to instigate, support, and witness here. In a time when isolation lingers in our collective memory, such exchanges in person with a luminary standing beside you, examining a nuance of your work, can carry great weight. Whether you're an arts or agriculture student, you share a vibrant, interconnected journey to shape a better world. And your disciplines converge in purpose. Both require resilience, adaptability, and a commitment to sustainability, whether through art that inspires change or climate-resilient crops that secure our future. Together, your shared passion to create, innovate, and overcome challenges will not only ensure your success, but also build a more connected, thriving world. Inspiration is not solitary. It emerges from those around you. As Alfred Lord Tennyson wrote, "I am a part of all that I have met." And this exchange is vital. Do not undervalue those you meet every day, be it on the train, in the local shop, in the gym, because we all learn from everyone. Recent years have underscored the necessity of presence. We have learned, after enforced distance, to prize the tangible. Time passes swiftly, and the people in your life today are not fixtures. "I am a part of all that I have met" reminds us they shape you. So take them seriously. On a practical level, start where you stand. The majority of initiatives that I have enabled started small, as with the Dasha Shankman Lecture Series. Through significant ripple effects, they grew and brought with them tremendous impact. Indeed, that's why I stand here before you today. From its inception, the series had one core principle: that all guest speakers had to commit to a minimum of 48 hours direct time with students. Not just listening online, not just sat in a lecture hall, real connection, real inspiration, real impact. In one case, a student said to me that the time she spent with one of our speakers changed her life. You can't ask for more than that. So begin small, filled with principle, attention to detail, and diligence. Obstacles will arise, but rejection is a test, not a judgment. It can be sharp, but not final. Recent disruptions have taught us all to find new routes. I remember listening to renowned baritone Sir Thomas Allen as he gave his thoughts on presentation to students, urging them, when rehearsing for a Mozart opera, not to merely trudge around in their jeans, but to look at the paintings, at the dress of the time, to seek out an array of contextual understanding on every facet of the work. Draw on all that you have lived, reflect on what compels you, and true purpose will emerge from your own path. The resulting tenacity will be timeless and will distinguish those who endure from those who drift. You are a part of all that you have met. Every effort, every exchange builds you. Connection, resolve, and focus hold fast. So, learn from each other, value those near, persist with care, and trust what you uncover within. Follow your heart. Be sure you know what you're talking about through and through before pronouncing yourself to the world. Finally, be kind. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Stuart McCook. I'm a professor of history. Thank you, Dr. Schenkman, for your inspiring words. Graduates, it is now the moment you have all been waiting for. Will the graduating class please rise? Madam Chancellor. I have the honor to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory retirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph, that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I hereby accept you with pleasure for admission to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will members of the graduating class please be seated?
Hello, everyone. I'm Samantha Brennan. I'm Dean of the College of Arts, and it's my privilege to celebrate this remarkable day with you. In our college, we champion the power of creativity and critical inquiry across an extraordinary range of disciplines, from arts and literature to theater and creative writing, from history and languages to global cultures, philosophy and music. Our programs reflect the rich tapestry of human expression and understanding. Our innovative interdisciplinary offerings include arts and science, culture and technology studies, Black Canadian studies, sexuality, gender, and social change. These programs demonstrate how knowledge transcends boundaries and creates new possibilities to improve life and impact lives. Our distinguished faculty continue to push the frontiers of both teaching and scholarship. Their nationally recognized work spans studio art, creative writing, Canadian history, social philosophy, ethics, and digital humanities. I'm particularly proud of our pioneering graduate program in improvisation and social justice, a testament to our commitment to education that transforms individuals and communities. Today's graduates represent the heart of what we do, nurturing the next generation of artists, writers, scholars, and change makers. You have engaged deeply with ideas that matter, you've honed skills that will serve you throughout your lives, and you develop the critical thinking abilities that our world desperately needs. As you leave us today, you carry with you not just a degree, but a way of seeing and engaging the world that will make a lasting difference. The creativity, empathy, and intellectual rigor that you've developed here will serve you well, whatever career or path you choose. And I ask that you stay connected with us. We're excited to witness the impact you'll make and the stories you'll write in the years ahead. So congratulations, graduates. Your achievements fill us with pride, and it's truly an honor to celebrate this milestone with you as you're about to cross the stage and step into your bright future. Madam Chancellor, you these scholars from the College of Arts that they may be presented with their various and several degrees.
Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Molly Graham. Please join me in congratulating all of our doctoral graduates. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Master of Arts, Tamara Erin Abrams. Mayar Al-Farah. Julia Catherine DeCastri. James Isel. Meher Afroz Fiha. Bram Fuchs. Callie Gibson. Siobhan Grant. Sasha Jones. Jada Rebecca Storm Rollins. James Edward Rubino. Abby Connor Fleming Scott. Mitchell Wilson. Allie Wineland. Abir Youssef. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Master of Fine Arts, Bahar and Shayan. Haley Fortin. Stephanie Fortin. Please join me in congratulating all of our magisteriate degrees from the College of Arts. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors Program, Olivia Afonso with distinction. Michael Franco Albanese with distinction. Sarah Elena Ashworth with distinction. Autumn Rochelle Blad. Alyssa Mackenzie Boyle with distinction. Emma Bradley. Ryan Gordon Brown with distinction. Caitlin Bryant with distinction. Brianna Cameron Bukassis with distinction. Diana Nicole Bucko. Mahad Butt with distinction. Sarah Catherine Butts. Grant Bruce Bice. Francis Carpo. Alexia Celine Castiglione with distinction. Lauren Jean Marie Cathcart with distinction. Dawson Alexander Collier. Sophia Cousineau with distinction. Lauren Tian Crawford with distinction. Adisa Davarovich. Aliyah Mahala Davis. Julia Jacqueline Tamara Dougal. Marlena Duffy with distinction. Sam Frederick James Elliott. Samantha Falcone. Bella Carly Feria. Zoe Fink with distinction. Hannah Rosemary Fitzgerald with distinction. Amelia Agnes Flynn with distinction. Zelia Forrest with distinction. Alexandra Fowler with distinction. Jillian Frederick with distinction. Victoria Marie Corinne Frias. Grace Diana Gorbold with distinction. Carlene Graham. Rianne Autumn Green with distinction. Sybil Hamilton with distinction. Olivia Ann Hayward. Manuel Hederick.
David Hurst, Jr. Gia Kent. Ronit Collette. Elizabeth Mildred Langlois with distinction. Brennan Joseph LaPlante Brady. Nicole LaRocque with distinction. Samuel Lauren Lavaway. Catherine Lease with distinction. Jillian Megan Leck with distinction. Cameron Alexander MacDonald with distinction. Claire Daly Kent McDougall with distinction. Abby Kristen McKinnon. Janine McGilson. Alice Sophia Eleanor McCarty. Alice Sophia Eleanor McCarty with distinction. Jillian Marie McLaughlin with distinction. Amanda Emily Milovec with distinction. Mia Miskovic. Kestrel Lynn Montgomery with distinction. Aiden No with distinction. Yara Neme. Emma Margaret Noble with distinction. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Bachelor of Arts General Program, Brett William Norman with distinction. Catherine Olson Lamari. Leah Orlana Banning with distinction. Mary Victoria Osler with distinction. Leah Faith Payne. Stephanie Penner with distinction. Patrizia Perino Crandon with distinction. Samuel Benjamin Hans Pletsch with distinction. Patrick Sehoyos with distinction. Abigail Charlotte McLean Purchase with distinction. Emma Robinson with distinction. Meredith Davina Robinson with distinction. Rachel Lynn Robson with distinction. Samantha Lee Ropitar with distinction. Jillian Delaney Sanders with distinction. Mackenzie Paris Schmitz. Matthew David Shelley with distinction. Ana Sofia Silva Elizondo with distinction. Dia Singh with distinction. Bria Ann Snow with distinction. Beck Frederick Stanbra with distinction. Simon Davis Stanton. Abigail St. Louis with distinction. Emma Sutherland with distinction. Gemma Susan Swart Kraling with distinction. Alina Tranberg. Sophia Trillia with distinction. Maya Catherine Tremblay with distinction. Rose Van Hemmen with distinction. Martina Julia Volchuk. Hannah K. Wilkinson. Kylie Elizabeth Wilson. Ethan Kelly Zuloff. Jamshed Arman. Isabel Brahm. Natalie Brabel with distinction. Sarah Bugliani. Cameron Chadwick. Ethan Charles Chapin. Griffin William Charles. Caitlin Clare. Carly Jessica Clark. Gregory Coates Cameron. Angela Svetkovich. Madeline Claire DeMello. Naol Meso Denko. Christian Robert Dobrevich. Maxim Flath. Michael Fonte. Moyan Latifa Green. Hilal Hababe. Griffin Hutchinson. Liam Jackson Hogue. Emily Lamouche. Samantha Lucer. Connor Benson McKee. Thomas William Milton. Renee Marie Morin with distinction. Theodore Jaden Nollis. Alexander Odell. Kobimbi Ofokwu. Anna Celeste Rorig. Bryn Joseph Ott Williams. Perry Wilson. Amanda Lee Wright with distinction. Graduating from the College of Arts with the degree Bachelor of Arts and Sciences, Chantel Acri. Olivia Grace Aitchison with distinction. Harland Ammentorp. Kadayun Asadi Jamnani with distinction. Madison Riley Barnes. Haley Beretti with distinction. Ellie Bolton. Lauren Buckin with distinction. Ariana Busnello. Chloe Cavan Crucis. Paige Leslie Donald with distinction. Rachel Catherine Drummond with distinction. Olivia Ellis with distinction. Emily Maria Fleming with distinction. Ariana Miriam Flickema. Anna Garocho with distinction. Khalil Reese St. Leo Gaynor. Megan Elizabeth Hache. Lauren Haley with distinction. Emma Sidney Harris with distinction. Erin Nicole Henneberry. Ella Avery Holt with distinction. Hannah Jordan with distinction. Sophie Julian with distinction. Oriana Kopchuk with distinction. Kira Linden with distinction. Angelina Mayolo with distinction. Curtis James Martin. Brody McCall with distinction. Riley McDermott. Athena Medina. Catherine Meehan. Emily Meisner with distinction. Sophia Molodzik with distinction. Christiane Newcomb with distinction. Emma Lynn Nicholson with distinction. Lauren Oliveira with distinction. Julia Ruth Pitts. Emma Ratanzi. Lauren Rintoul with distinction. Natalie Page Rogers. Isla Shaw with distinction. Veronica Amaral Silva. Lauren St. John. Jacqueline Angelica Tarka with distinction. Carter Teal with distinction. Lauren Vance with distinction. Mia Webb with Mia Webb. Emily Vitek with distinction. Please join me in congratulating all of our baccalaureate graduates from the College of Arts. Do we have the OAC speaker now? And then, yeah.
Hello, my name is John Cranfield. I'm the Dean of the Ontario Agricultural College, or OAC as many of us refer to it. I'm incredibly proud to stand before you today and offer my most heartfelt congratulations. Today we celebrate your achievements and welcome you into a community of scholars, thinkers, and doers. You're joining a tradition of excellence that has been in the making for over 150 years. Since 1874, OAC has been a beacon of innovation, education, and discovery. The world was very different when we opened our doors, but one thing's remained constant: the commitment of our college and the people in it to fostering new knowledge, creating change, and equipping each generation with the tools to shape the future. Today, as you graduate, you become part of this extraordinary legacy. Just think for a moment about the generations that have come before you. Imagine the hopes, the dreams, the aspirations of those early students who walked the halls of OAC when we were just starting out. They faced a world full of challenges, and yet they used the knowledge, skills, and experiences gained here to make an impact. The world is better because of them. You are now stepping into a world that needs your creativity, your leadership, and your determination. You are inheriting not only a rich history, but also the opportunity to shape what comes next. OAC has been a force for progress and change, and now you are part of that. As you leave here, know that you are prepared. Know that you can drive innovation, tackle the greatest challenges of our time, and make a difference in the world. You are ready to dream, to build, and to lead. You're ready to think boldly, to challenge the status quo, and to make a lasting impact. It's your chance to make a legacy. In the years to come, I hope you will stay connected to this place and to each other, and to the future graduates who will follow in your footsteps. Come back, share your story with us. Inspire those who will sit where you sit today. And no matter where your journey finds you, you will always have a home here at Guelph. So go forward with confidence, with hope, and the knowledge that you're part of something much larger than yourself. The world is waiting to see what you will create, and I cannot wait to see the future that you build. Congratulations, graduates. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Agricultural College that they may be presented with their various and several degrees.
Graduating from the Ontario Agricultural College with the degree Bachelor of Science Honours Program. Sasha Adra with distinction. Isabel Christina Alteza Sturgels. Charlotte Elizabeth Gale Anderson with distinction. Olivia Anderson with distinction. Naomi Claire Azule with distinction. Valeria Jessica Baldian Zuniga. Raquel Bianca Barbito. Abigail Beck with distinction. Regan Bennett. Lauren Bogart. Chloe Ann Bolt. Melody Page Booker. Marissa Jane Booth. Quinton Buscario with distinction. Olivia Charlotte Lynn Brown with distinction. Vanessa Marie Burling with distinction. Emma Boussiere with distinction. Ella Cambridge with distinction. Victoria Canessa. Erin Simring with distinction. Jamie Alana Jean Clark with distinction. Sarah Coates. Emma Cobbin. Haley Erin Curry with distinction. Emma Faye Defopoulos with distinction. Kira Daru Santos with distinction. Kylie Davidson with distinction. Olivia Dimitrakopoulos with distinction. Shelby Duggan with distinction. Mara Espinola with distinction. Hannah K. Ferouz. Bianca Rosa Maria Garcia. Mariana Wazaleski Gastaldo with distinction. Rachita Gore. Abby Jane Giffen with distinction. Chloe Milena Greer. Xiao Ha Gui. Kira Haggerty with distinction. Charlotte Janice Hale. Ella Cedar Hall. Nathan Harvey. Judy Hasuna with distinction. Lucas Scott Hellier. Sam Hewlett. Lara Wicochea. Shaylin Aurelia James. Anna Yedinak with distinction. Ryan Jerome. Bianca Jimenez. Tate Evelyn King. Madeline Lacroix with distinction. Carson Lawrenson with distinction. Liam Jacob Lesser with distinction. Julie Lewis. Aiden John Liggett with distinction. Caitlin Lim with distinction. Taryn Lindquist. Genevieve Lagozzo. Jasmine Ann Lowe. Mariam Mamoun. Ryan Mason with distinction. Samantha Maya Monaco. Sarah Grace Monson with distinction. Andrew Nguyen. Lisa Wien with distinction. Hannah Louise Oki. Amber Pacheco. Sofia Pinol Perez. Caitlin Ann Randall with distinction. Samantha Robb. Peyton Ronald. Brody Ross with distinction. Isabel Shekarin with distinction. Yvonne Ji Chen. Sarah Jean Elizabeth Stark with distinction. Paul Christopher Stephen. Argavan Tajodini with distinction. Adelie Lorianne Tardif with distinction. Krupa Tucker with distinction. Emily Ann Thorpe. Austin Tao. Caroline Vanessa Tienza with distinction. Cheyenne Eileen Toutant. Norbert Peter Vismeg. Abigail Elizabeth Wallace. Tian Tian Wang with distinction. Faith Madison Webster with distinction. Accompanied by Wyatt, Jessica Weiss. Aliana Jane Wiswell with distinction. Leah Nadine Wonder with distinction. Isaac Wong. Ari Zeman with distinction. Alice Zheng with distinction. Gloria Zhang with distinction. At the beginning of the ceremony, we showed you a video, and the voice in that video, which was me, told you that there would be a moment for truly thunderous applause. Following through on my promise, this is that moment.
Madam Chancellor, I would ask you to confer the various and several degrees on the graduands listed in the program but unable to be present at this ceremony.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I confer the various and several degrees in absentia on the graduates not present.
Just one more speaker, we promise. Hello, everyone. My name is René Van Acker, and I have the privilege to be the interim president and vice chancellor here at the University of Guelph. And it's an honor to be here today to celebrate our graduates, class of 2025. And as we near the close of today's celebration, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible journey you've been on and to say thank you. Your time here has been marked by growth, challenge, discovery, and I suspect more than a few unforgettable moments. You showed up for each other, offering notes from a missed class or quietly sharing a study space, connected together by caffeine and deadlines. You became regulars on the bus, maybe, early mornings, half asleep, late nights, half frozen. Some of you may have pulled all-nighters, or maybe late nights in the McLaughlin Library, maybe shocked awake by the alarm bell that says the library's closing. You made friends who probably now feel like family to you. You danced during O Week, painted the canon, maybe became a trivia night regular, even if your team never quite figured out the lyrics to any song that happened prior to 2005. You worked hard and you played hard, and while I could keep listing moments that made up your time here, we'd rather show you.
Your time here wasn't just about the work, but we know there was lots of that. Lectures, labs, papers, and study groups. And it wasn't all about the fun. But we know there was lots of that. It could have been more about the people. The roommates, the friends, the professors, and classmates. But what we know for sure is, your time here was about you. Do you remember who you were that first day? You were definitely younger, maybe a little nervous and excited. You were trying to figure out where your next class was, what the next week would look like. And slowly, you conquered course after course, completed each semester, each year. It wasn't easy. For many of you, it wasn't even linear. But you're here. So how did you change? Along the way, you made friends.
We're going to the Frosty Mug.
You might have even fallen in love. You learned how to take care of yourself, whether it was making a meal or managing your bills. You certainly learned how to manage your time. Some of you came here with an idea of who you wanted to be, while others, it was a process of self-discovery. Today, at the end of it all, we know you chose to spend your time here at the University of Guelph, and we chose you. You became part of our campus and community through learning and connecting, by cheering and working, and today, by graduating. How you choose to spend your time now is full of possibilities. You came to the University of Guelph to get future ready, and as a graduate, as alumni, this place will always be here to remind you of who you were and who you are today.
What you just saw captures the heart of your time being here at Guelph. Not just the big milestones, but the ordinary days that became extraordinary because of the people that you shared them with. And here's what we hope you carry with you. You chose the University of Guelph, and we chose you. And you didn't just learn here, you lived here, you built community, challenged norms, and you brought this campus to life. No matter where your path leads from here, the University of Guelph is part of your story now, and you will always be part of our story. As you embark on a new journey, remember that you have the power to shape the future, contribute to a better, more just, and more sustainable world. The world does really need your talent, your energy, and your compassion. We are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. And we eagerly await the remarkable achievements you will accomplish in the years to come. We are very excited about your future. And know that the University of Guelph will always be your home. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Okay, now I'm the last speaker, we promise. Just a quick little announcement on how the final stage of convocation is going to go. In a moment, I'm going to invite our bagpiper, Barry, front and center, and he's going to start playing his bagpipes, which will escort the platform party out of the convocation hall. Traditionally, our graduates would leave to the bagpipe music as well, and then we would all go on our way to the reception. However, grads, you stay behind because you're going to leave to some different music, and I'll explain what that is in just a moment. We call that a tease. Friends and family, your instinct is going to be to get up and leave as soon as possible and get out of here. I would encourage you not to do that because I can almost guarantee you're going to end up behind a locked door somewhere and not know where the reception is. So stick around here with me for about 2 minutes. I will make sure you know where you're going and how to get there, and we'll dismiss in 3 phases. I promise it will only take about 2 minutes, and it'll be better for you than being shoulder to shoulder in the hallways. With that, I'll invite Barry front and center. When you hear the bagpipes start playing, I'm going to ask everybody to stand. But before that, we have a wonderful tradition here at the University of Guelph that the final word on convocation shall always come from our Chancellor.
This convocation ceremony is concluded.
Ceremony is concluded. Please stand as you're able for the exit of the platform party.